Hello guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to our class. Today our topic is about hortatory exposition. It is another kind of exposition text. What is hortatory exposition? Okay, it is a kind of a text, written text which has a purpose to persuade the reader or listener that something should or should not be the case. This is persuading the reader that something should or should not be the case. Okay, now before we continue more about the hortatory expression, you can listen to the song entitled Hear the Word from Michael Jackson. Just open your e-learning guys, and then after that you can listen the song for about 15 minutes. Okay guys? Okay, after you understand about the song, you learn more about the song, you listen to the song. So now I would like to give you overview first before you continue to analyze the song and to do writing related to the song that you have listened before. The text structure or the generic structure of hortatory exposition text is about the thesis, the first one. Second one is the argument. Third one is the recommendation. Thesis is about the statement atau pernyataan opini penulis terhadap suatu kasus. And then the argument is about the reason or alasan-alasan yang didukung dengan beberapa fakta dan bukti yang cukup untuk meyakinkan pembaca atau pendengar. And then the recommendation. This is a kind of advice, suggestion, saran, atau ajakan bagaimana seharusnya atau tidak seharusnya sesuatu itu ada dilakukan. This is the structure when to do the writing for hortatory exposition. The first one is a thesis, argument, and recommendation. What is the differences between analytical and hortatory? Let me see to the next discussion. Okay, after you learn or you listen to the song entitled Hear the Word, I would like to give you the example of the writing in hortatory exposition. The writing entitled Music is Fun for Learning English. Why is it fun? We come to the thesis. The thesis is about the learning English through music and song can be very enjoyable. You can mix pleasure with learning when you listen to a song and exploit the song as means to your English progress. This is the statement. And then the statement of the thesis, the point of the thesis statement is about some underlying reasons can be drawn to support the idea why we use songs in language learning. Okay, in bold type, in this sentence, this is the thesis statement. And then the next for argument. The first argument, can be seen from the word firstly. Okay, we read together. Firstly, the song stuck in my head phenomenon, or the echoing in our minds of the last song we heard after leaving a restaurant, shopping mall, and etc. can be both enjoyable and sometimes unnerving. This phenomenon also seems to reinforce the idea that songs work on our short and long-term memory. This is the first argument, guys. Next, the second argument by using the word secondly. Secondly, the discussion are still the same about the song in learning English. Secondly, song in general also use simple conversational language with a lot of repetition, which is just what many learners look for sample text. The fact that they are effective makes them many times more motivating than other texts. Although usually simple, some songs can be quite complex syntactically, lexically, and poetically, and also can be analyzed in the same way as any other literary sample. Furthermore, this is the next argument. or the third argument. Song can be appropriated by listener for their own purpose. Most pop songs and probably many other types don't have precise people, place or time reference. In addition, this is the next argument. So the fourth argument, songs are relaxing. Okay, they provide variety and fun and encourage harmony within oneself and within one group. Little wonder they are important tools in sustaining culture, religion, patriotism, and yes, even the revolution. Yeah, this is the last argument or the fifth argument. Next, we come to the last part of our writing in hortatory exposition. Recommendation. This is the differences between analytical and hortatory. Analytical has conclusion, but hortatory exposition has recommendation. What is the differences? We can see from this statement. Last but not least, there are many learning activities we can do with the song, such as studying grammar, practicing selective listening comprehension, translating song, learning vocabulary, spelling, and culture. From the elaboration above, learning English through your favorite music and songs can be enjoyable and fun. However, you should understand about the song comprehensively. Yeah, the last sentence, however, you should understand about the song comprehensively is the recommendation statement. Okay, this last sentence, what is it? Has the word should or model, must, have to, has to. Yeah, that will be proof that this is the recommendation or the suggestion for the readers. Okay guys, with the next discussion. What is the grammatical feature or the language grammatical feature in hortatory exposition? The first one, focus on generic or non-human participant, for except for a speaker or writer referring to self. Yeah, so we talk about the song. Yeah, so this is the non-human participant. Abstract noun, simple present tense, still the same with analytical exposition. Modal auxiliaries, yeah, you can know. Modal is what is it? Sometimes the word are may, must, can, will, should, shall, had to, have to, has to, ought to. And then the next, words that qualify statement. And then words that link argument. And don't forget using passive voice, connector, and then evaluative language. And then thinking verb. This is the mental process to state what the writer thinks or feels. For example, realize, feel, appreciate, think, and others. Material process or action verb to state what happens is pollute, drive, travel, and spend. And then the relational process to state what is or should be. Doesn't seem to have been, is. This is the kind of the verb that is used for the hortatory exposition. For example, general nouns, generic participant, car, pollution, leaded, petrol, car, and etc. Abstract nouns, policy, government. Technical verbs, species, animals. Okay, and then relating verb, it is important. Is the relating verb, to be, yeah. Action verb, she must have. Save is the action verb. Thinking verb, many people believe, yeah, think, and others. Modal verb, must, we must preserve it. Modal adverb, certainly. Connective, firstly, secondly, furthermore. In addition, bahasa evaluative, for example, important, valuable, trustworthy. And then don't forget passive voice, kalimat pasif. Okay, the differences between analytical and hortatory exposition. Analytical exposition mengandung conclusion atau kesimpulan, sedangkan hortatory mengandung recommendation atau saran. Dua bagian struktur tersebut umumnya terletak di bagian akhir teksnya. Kemudian, berdasarkan penjelasan ini bisa disimpulkan bahwa keduanya memiliki perbedaan sifat. Jika analytical exposition lebih berfokus pada penekanan atau penjelasan, sedangkan hortatory exposition justru lebih bersifat menggugah, menyerukan, terlepas dari apapun objek yang menjadi bahan pembahasannya. That's the differences. Okay, this is the example, another example about analytical exposition text. See the last sentence. It is important to note that government need to give some advices to people on how to protect their health. This is the conclusion. And next, hortatory exposition, the last sentence. So the local government policies should be put in place to ensure that tourism will make the benefit spreading blah blah blah. Nah, that's it, the recommendation. Yeah. Indicated by should be or should. Okay guys, enough for today. Now you made to do the writing activities, doing the hortatory exposition text. But don't forget to pay attention that your text should persuade someone, persuade the reader that something is the, should be the case or should not be the case. Okay, and then using thesis, argument, and don't forget the last paragraph, recommendation. Don't forget to use the past tense too. Okay guys, sorry, don't forget to use the present tense. Sorry for the inconvenient, slip of the tongue ya, belibet in Indonesia. Okay, thank you. Still remember exposition using present tense, simple present tense, not past tense. Okay, thank you for your attention. See you for the next discussion. Assalamualaikum guys.